YouTube, what's good? It's your boy TD and I'm back again with another video, guys. And today's video is on top 10 running backs for week 11. Yes, I said it, guys. Top 10 running backs for week 11. So from now on, I'm going to give you a top 10 list every week, and they're going to change from week to week according to matchups and just game trends, guys. So let's start off, guys, with my honorable mention, guys. And you don't see them, you won't see these guys on the screen. But guys, the first two guys that I'm gonna mention for audible mention that didn't make the top 10, but they coulda, is Miles Sanders. Now, Miles Sanders is a good player, and I heard a lot of people in the comment section say, "Well, Terry, where's Miles Sanders for the best backs for the rest of the season?" Well, guys, he just barely missed it, and the reason why he barely missed it was kind of what happened last week. He had a good game, but they just didn't give him a bell cow workload, so he only finished with what, like 15, maybe 18 points. Depends on what kind of PPR or standard. So, yeah, that's why I have Miles Sanders as an honorable mention, but not hitting the top 10 because I don't feel his ceiling is as high as some of these other players, guys. So let's move on to my other honorable mention, guys. And my other honorable mention is Savon Ahmed. And I wanted to put him in my top 10, but I just had other guys that I trust and I seen. And I trust this guy. He just haven't done enough. So you have to work to get on this list because it's just a tight list, guys. So Savon Ahmed, he's playing Denver. And Denver's been gaping lately. And when I mean gaping, like they've been having holes in their defense. So I believe that Savon Ahmed will get 20 carries, guys. And this is why I don't believe that Breeder's going to overtake him, because Savon Ahmed runs a 4-3. He runs hard, and they cut Jordan Howard. If they cut Jordan Howard, they didn't cut Jordan Howard because of Matt Breida. They cut him because of Savon Ahmed. And they're not cutting a person for a person they plan to put back on the bench. So Breida might get some work in the pass game, a couple carries to spell Ahmed, but Ahmed will get this spell count this week, guys. And I believe he would be a good hit this week. So you should play Savon Ahmed, guys, if you don't have anything better. So, guys, let's get on to this top 10 list. And as you see, my top 10, guys, I have my list over here, guys. I'm sorry, the other way. That list right there. And then I have my guys. I'm sorry, guys, right there. So you just can watch that as I talk. So let's get on to my number 10 guy, guys. And my number 10 guy, he's playing against Houston this week, which is a great matchup, Damien Harris. Now, a lot of people would say Damien Harris is a great player in standard. Well, actually, guys, this list is for standard and PPR. I kind of bind it together, but it can change. The top 10 list can change for where they slot it at, far as PPR and standard. But it's all kind of similar, guys. That's just the way I pick my backs. But yeah, Damien Harris, even in PPR, I believe is a good play. I believe they will give him some work in the pass game. Yes, they've been using Rex Burkhead, but Damien Harris can catch the ball. So look for him to get a screen, guys, soon coming up. So he can have 2 to 3 catches a week, which makes his floor his ceiling a little bit better. But he has the best floor probably on this list, guys. So I love Damien Harris going forward. I talked about him in previous videos, guys. So don't be scared to play Damien Harris. So let's move on to my number 9 guy, guys. And my number 9 guy is Derrick Henry. And the reason why I put Derrick Henry is because he's Derrick Henry. And it's getting cold. So Derrick Henry is about to start warming up. And as it gets colder, he warms. So, guys, Derrick Henry is a safe play. I had other guys that I might have liked a little bit better, but but Derrick Henry has put in the work, and he deserves to be on this list. And also, guys, I just feel like him going forward, I have to put him on the list because I don't want to disturb y'all from picking him up. This guy is going to boom in the playoffs because the offense goes through him, guys. So you play him if you can. Now, he's playing Baltimore. Baltimore is a good defense. They got a couple guys out at the D tackle positions. But Derrick Henry is the focus point of this offense. So they're going to use him regardless. So can he have 2 fall-in touchdowns? Yes, he can. So that's why I'm telling you to play him. So, guys, let's move on to my number 8 guy. And as you can see, my number 8 guy is Josh Jacobs. And the reason why I'm picking Josh Jacobs, guys, because Las Vegas Raiders has been running the heck out of the ball. I mean, they got 2 backup running backs that has finished in the top 15. And Josh Jacobs has been a top 5 back the last 2 weeks, guys. So you have to play Josh Jacobs. So this run game is so strong. And Kansas City is good. They a decent defense. They not no pushover. But I'll call them Oakland. But Vegas is a great run team. Probably the best run team infrastructure. When I say infrastructure, they dedicated to it. They have great linemen that does it. they dedicated to the run game. So you play Josh Jacobs and feel free to do it, guys. It's safe to play Josh Jacobs this week. So guys, let's get on to my number 7 guy. And this is one of my favorite guys, one of my favorite rookies, the guys that was on my draft list. And guys, don't forget to hit me up at my website and thumbs up this video too. And also go to my website, which is GoodeSportsTD.com. And over there, guys, I talked about Antonio Gibson and reason why he was a great pickup this year. I was on him before anybody else was, guys. I was on him before the combine because I seen this guy. I seen his attributes and how good he was in the pass game. So he's a great player. He has a great matchup this week, which is Antonio Gibson. So with what Alex Smith is doing for this offense, which is the quarterback, he's opening it up, and it's opening up for Antonio Gibson and also J.D. McKissic. Now, I could put J.D. McKissic with him, and that's fine. You can play J.D. McKissic. But the Cincinnati is not bad against passing backs. But Antonio Gibson is not just a passing back. He's also a bell cow for the green zone. And remember, green zone backs, the fall-in touchdowns, you have to play them, guys. So let's move on to my number 6. And my number 6 guy, guys, is Nyheim Hines. And Nyheim Hines, he just outperformed all the running backs. None of the running backs have looked that good this year. Nyheim looked great the first week, but then they tried to get Jonathan Taylor. And I think they're not done with him completely, but this year they done with him. Now, he's going to get some work, but Nyheim, they feel like that's the best person to play for us to be a prosperous offense. So they're going to play Nyheim Hines, guys, and he's going to get work in the pass game and the run game. So he's a great back. He can finish as a top 10 back for the rest of the season, guys. So I love Nyheim Hines this week. He also has a great matchup against the sorry Green Bay run defense. Green Bay has a sorry run defense. They pass defense is pretty good, but the run defense is kind of bad, guys. So don't be scared to play Nyheim against Green Bay. So, guys, let me move on to my number 5 guy. And this might be a little edgy, but I'm fine with it, guys. And my number 5 guy is Kalen Ballage. And the reason why I'm picking Kalen Ballage against the New York Jets is because he plays with Justin Herbert, which is a great offense. So when you have great offense, those running backs don't have to be great. It's like Dalvin Cook playing with Kansas City. So, guys, he's going to get plenty of opportunities in the green zone and red zone to have points. So I love Kalen Ballage just because the offense is not stagnant. It actually is a very good offense, guys. So Kalen Ballage is going to get that work. I wouldn't be surprised if he have 2 touchdowns. Or one is fine. And he's going to get some pass work. So he's good in PPR and regular formats, like standard and half point. So, guys, let me move on to my number 4 guy. And actually, this is a guys, and I always package these 2 guys together, which is Chubb and Hunt. And, guys, the reason why I'm telling you to play Chubb and Hunt, they a package deal. They play together great. So if you don't have both of them, that's fine. But you have one of them, you play them. You play Kareem Hunt, you play Nick Chubb. If you don't play Kareem Hunt, you better have another back that's a killer. Don't sit Kareem Hunt because you feel like Nick Chubb going to take all this work, because they don't. They kind of go together, guys. Positive, negative energy. It works together. So it's like Kareem Hunt is a great in the pass game, and Nick Chubb is not no sleeper in the pass game, but he's just a more better runner between the tackles just a little bit. And Kareem's just a little bit better in the pass game. So, guys, I love these 2 guys, and they're going against Philly. And Philly is not bad, but Cleveland is so good in the run game that Philly's not going to be able to stop them. So I just love what Kevin Stefanski is doing with the Browns, and I just believe they are a strong run team. So I'm riding that wave, guys. So let's get on to my number 3 guy. And this is one of my guys that I have told people I have done videos on. I've told people to trade for weeks ago. And this guy is DeAndre Swift. He just got fully bail cow. So, guys, DeAndre Swift going to look good. Adrian Peterson might come in here and there, but DeAndre Swift is going to probably get 20 touches a game as long as he stays healthy. Matthew Stafford's thumb is messed up, as always. He always getting injured. That's why they need a coaching regime change where they need to play through DeAndre Swift and maybe another running back. Maybe Adrian Peterson again. But they do not need to be throwing the ball 40 times a game. They need to try to play Matthew Stafford. Yeah, he can, but they need to play Matthew Stafford like he's Kirk Cousins. That would make Matthew Stafford probably have the best season that he's had, most efficient season. So I love DeAndre Swift going forward. And, guys, he's playing Carolina. Carolina is not strong in the run game. They're very young. They got talent, but they're young, and they just getting gaped. So I believe DeAndre Swift is a good play this week, guys. So let's get on to my number 2 guy. And this number 2 beast. This number 2 beast is Alvin Kamara. He's bulletproof. He's actually game proof. You play him against any matchup. I don't care what happens. You don't start playing matchups with these top three backs. So Alvin Kamara is a back. You play him no matter who he play. I don't care if you playing the 85 Bears. You play Alvin Kamara, guys. So I don't have a lot to say about him other than he has Atlanta. Atlanta is not terrible now. We would think Atlanta was terrible from the beginning of the season, but they actually have been playing better since their coach was fired, guys. So play Alvin Kamara and 15, 20 points easily. Probably 25 every week. So, guys, let me move on to my number one. And my number one guy, Dalvin Cook. What else can I say? Now last week he didn't have a good game, but guys, that was one of the best defenses they played. They was targeting him, but their team won the game. So that's the point. If you take him away, we gonna win. If you sell out to take Dalvin Cook away, the game over. Kirk Cousins can throw it to Thielen, throw it to Jefferson. Game over. Irv Smith at tight end when we need him. So guys, you can't sell out for Dalvin. And if you don't, Dalvin can beat you by yourself. So Dalvin is a great play this week. He's playing my team Dallas, which we not a team this year, but I do believe that we are coming off the bye, and it's going to be a good matchup. But that doesn't mean that's going to stop Dalvin. So you play Dalvin, you don't even play no musical chairs with him. Don't worry about no matchups, guys. He's matchup proof just like Alvin. So guys, thank you for liking this video. Thank you for tuning in to this video. Excuse me, guys. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. And also subscribe to my channel because I'm going to keep giving you cutting edge players like this, guys. Top 10 list. Thank you. Have a blessed day.